Alright, good morning guys, or should I say afternoon because it's like 1 p.m. right now, but I have a ton of news for you guys before we get on with this video today. So a lot of people have been saying that they're really excited for the new program to come out, and I've been working on it a ton recently and I should have a lot of time this weekend. So there is a small chance that I finish it this weekend and possibly get it out within the next couple weeks. I'm guessing it'll be out probably sometime mid to late July, which I'm really pumped for. I'm really excited to get it out. Lots of people are DMing me, commenting, saying that they're excited for their programs, saying that it's going to be their first program ever. So really excited to get you guys on your first program, and hopefully it will do some very good things for you. So super excited to get that out very soon. I do have some other news as well, which could be a positive thing for some people, a negative for some other people, but pretty much it is about my training. What I've decided to do is that I'm going to be switching to bodybuilding for the next probably 6 months at least, because I am trying to pretty much completely let my body recover. Powerlifting is really hard on my body for some reason. In these past 6 to 8 months, I've had a lot of different injuries. So I've had a chest strain, an SI joint injury, which was now four months ago or something. While I feel like I could continue with powerlifting and probably get away with it, I just think that it'll be better for my long-term gains and progress, and also just my long-term health, just because I have had a lot of injuries recently, and I'm only 19 and I don't really want to be having all these injuries. So what I'm going to be doing is going on a hypertrophy program that I will make myself, which is going to be probably at least 6 months that I'll be doing that. So basically strictly focusing on bodybuilding, strictly focusing on building mass and getting as big as possible. Strict hypertrophy training that I will be doing to the T. Really excited for it. I have been kind of dieting as a bodybuilder recently, so really excited to see what I can do on an actual hypertrophy program, and pretty much just going to my maximum recoverable volumes without having that systemic fatigue, which accumulates from squats and deadlifts and basically everything that I do in the 1 to 5 rep range and everything. So yeah, I'm not sure if the explanation made a ton of sense, but I'm switching to bodybuilding for the next 6 years. I was about to say 6 years, but I'm switching to bodybuilding for the next at least 6 months, just to let my body kind of recuperate, refigure itself out, and kind of heal everything up and really just get as big as possible, because I also kind of want to fill out my frame and everything. So when I come back to powerlifting eventually, I'll be 205 and lean, and I'll be able to be at the top of the 93 kg weight class and pretty much just neurologically adapt to become a really good powerlifter at that point. But I'm not that big yet, and that is what I'm going to be doing for the next few mesocycles. So yeah, that's just my plan. I hope you guys all understand. Unfortunately, no, I won't be doing too many heavy deadlifts or squats for the time being. Possibly in a few mesocycles, I'll be doing some sumo deadlifts again. Of course, I'm going to be doing high bar squats. I'm not going to be doing any low bar anytime soon. So yeah, I kind of flipped the switch here. I was kind of doing a comeback and everything, and really trying to get back to what my strength used to be. But don't be sad, boys, because I'm going to be maxing on my bench before I begin the hypertrophy program. So next week I'm actually doing some sort of deload. I'm basically getting used to the exercise that I will be doing on the hypertrophy program. So I will be doing a bench max out on Monday, and today I'm basically just going to do a little bit of bench, just really back off on the volume, try to get my chest as recovered as possible for next Monday. Today is July 4th, Independence Day, as you guys know, and My Protein is currently having a 50% off sale site-wide. They're having another sale. I know, they're having a lot of sales. If you guys want to purchase anything and get 50% off on it, so you can literally buy a 5-pound bag of protein for $70 normally, and you could get it for 35, which would be a really solid steal. So if you guys want to buy anything from My Protein, you can use my code STRAZNYMYP to get yourself 50% off and get yourself a lot of gains. So if you guys want to shop, my link is down in the description below along with my code. Use both of those to support me, and I will love you forever. But yeah, that's about it for all of my updates. I probably spent way too long explaining everything, so I'll be cutting a lot of it out, but I hope you guys understand everything and the reasoning behind me switching to bodybuilding and not pursuing powerlifting for the next coming months, just for my health, just my long-term progress. You know how it is. So anyways, let's get big as shit, and right now I'm going to go get some lunch. Alright guys, so I just finished lunch. It was really nothing different than what it typically is, which is why I didn't record it, but I had 2 ounces of chicken and 2 ounces of beef, just because I didn't have 4 ounces of beef left in my Tupperware. And then I had the wondrous long grain wild rice mix that I have every single day, just about 4 ounces of that rice as well, and then some mixed vegetables, and tied all together with a nice cup of milk. So right now I'm currently taking a walk with the dog, with little buddy, little one, as you guys know, getting my non-exercise related cardio in, and yeah, we're gonna walk around the block here, have a good time, and I'll catch you guys when I get back. Alright guys, I just made it home from the walk and I wanted to show you guys something real quick. I just got a new shipment from My Protein today, just a little bit of clothes in there, and I just got this dope tank here that I want to show you guys right quick. Alright, so this is a tank, and as you can see, it comes down a little bit lower here, which I really like actually. You can expose your arms a little more, but it looks really good. This is a medium on me. I really like it. It's got the My Protein logo across the front. So the medium fits me really well. If you guys want to buy anything like this, the 50% off sale is today, so you better go cop that ASAP if you want one of these. Also, I copped just pretty much a straight up sweater. No hood on this or anything, but it's like really soft. It's way softer than I expected it to be. It's a size large. And as you can see, the large fits me really well as well. Pretty tight around the arms, honestly. This would be a really nice just training sweatshirt, honestly. I'll probably wear this on leg days and stuff like that, but right now it's way too hot out. It's like 86 out today, 86 degrees Fahrenheit that is. So probably not gonna wear this hot of a thing today. So probably just gonna wear the tank to the gym, a good workout, and yeah, should be a good time today. Alright guys, I just made it home and showered. I just didn't want to come on here just smelling like the bottom of a drain pipe, so instead I'm smelling like a powdered baby's butt, and I'm here to talk with you guys. So I asked you guys for any content suggestions in the community section of my YouTube, and I'm pretty much going to answer some of the questions that I got on that community post and pretty much just cover some topics that you guys wanted me to cover in a video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So the most liked comment I got on that post was, talk about how did you carry out progressive overload and programming in order to get heavy squats, stealth, etc. You can also talk about which frequency you used for each of these movements and stuff like that. So for a very long time I did push-pull legs, so that's squatting 2 times a week, deadlifting 2 times a week, benching 2 times a week. I think you can get away with more upper body volume, so doing like even some upper body exercises on even like leg days, like if you want to grow your arms a little more, add a little bit more arm exercises in, just pretty much like add a little bit more frequency to the muscle groups you want a little bit more. It depends where you are in training though. Like if you're a strict, like you're just getting to your intermediate phase, you like maybe just bench 225 or something, I would say at that point just leave the program how it is and just try and progress on your heavy compound lifts, because I truly do believe that progressing as a beginner or an intermediate is really smart to basically focus a lot on compound lifts. So that's why I do recommend doing like the Blaha 5x5 to those of you that are beginners, and for intermediates doing like a push-pull leg split would be a pretty solid idea too. I would kind of put myself between like intermediate and advanced at this point just because I've been training for almost 3 years. But if you're focusing on those heavy compound movements, it's going to be really easy to get progressive overload because all you can do is just add another 2.5 on the bar, so that's only like 5 pounds more than what you did last week. So for example, you did a 4x4 on squat last week, and this week you're trying to get a little bit of progressive overload. So last week you did the 4x4 on squat with 315. This week you're gonna wanna do like 320, 325, just a little bit more weight, just adding a little bit of load to the bar. And what that's gonna do is make your body adapt to the weight that you just added to the bar, and therefore you're gonna get a little bit stronger and you're gonna grow a little bit of muscle. So through doing that progressive overload, basically just adding a little bit of weight over maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month even, in, your lifts will obviously get stronger. Like if you're doing more weight for sets of 10, sets of 4 or anything, your 1 rep max is very likely going up as well, because if you're getting stronger at reps, you're very likely getting stronger on your 1 rep maxes. Also, progressive overload is really the central driver behind hypertrophy as well, because if you get stronger, if you get better at performing more reps with the same weight, that's progressive overload in another sense, just adding more reps or more sets, you're going to be growing more muscle there, because your body is essentially made to adapt to that extra stimulus. And then to determine like what kind of frequency works best for you, I think is going to be very individualized. So some people recover a lot better if they're benching like maybe 2 times a week, and some people really cannot like deal with benching more than 2 times a week, because whatever, their chest still feels sore the next time they train it. And really you can kind of base off like the frequency that works best for you by how you're recovering. So if you're feeling sore the next session, if the weight's just feeling super heavy, maybe you're declining in like strength, so you did a 4x4 Tuesday, you did a 4x4 Friday on bench, and on Friday you're just doing less weight, it just feels way heavier, that means you're probably not recovering and you're probably sore at that point as well. So that pretty much tells you that that frequency is too high for you, and you got to reduce your frequency or reduce your volume, because you've only got a set amount of resources to progress on any of your movements. So pretty much, let's say that you have a set amount of resources total that you can divide between all of your squats, deadlifts, bench, everything, and then all of your accessories. So that's why you can't like deadlift 4 or 5 times a week, because there's no way that you can recover from that and not be fatigued, and that's going to affect all of your other sessions and everything. So if you deadlifted like 4 or 5 times a week, then bench progress would be slower, squat progress would be way slower, because you have so much fatigue from deadlifts and everything. So yeah, definitely finding frequency is very individualized. There's a lot of good programs out there though. So the Blaha 5x5 is great because it's a pretty low frequency program, but you are squatting 3 times a week. So for beginners, I would highly recommend that program. I just had to change my battery. And also for program recommendations for like an intermediate, I would highly recommend getting my program that I will be releasing in a couple weeks. It is a very good program. I'm really excited that I'm getting it out, because I've been putting a lot of research into it, basically figuring out like all different volumes for every single different type of muscle group, just so every muscle group basically gets attention, and basically really do my best to combine strength and hypertrophy, so you guys get a very nice concurrent program where you can really take advantage of both strength and hypertrophy. There are also free programs out there if you guys are interested in just buying a free program and not looking to buy a program, because my program will cost like 10-15 bucks or something like that. I'm not completely sure on the price yet, but if you guys do not want to spend money on a program, if that's the last thing in your life that you want to do, then there is a Candido 6-week that is a really good program. Some of the Elliot Atwell programs are out. I mean, screw the guy, but his programs were okay. All you pretty much have to do is like Google like David Lade old programs, and you will find those programs. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys in some way. If that provided some value to you, leave a like on this video. I would highly appreciate that. And if you guys want me to cover any other future topics in future videos, let me know in the comments down below. I will definitely reply to you and hopefully get those videos out as well, because I really like including some sort of topic in my videos, because I know a lot of you guys like to see how I like diet and train and everything, but I do feel like it's definitely a good thing to talk about topics like this as well, because there are some people out there that might need some sort of information like this and might need a little bit of guidance with training or anything, because honestly I can use guidance on training all the time, which is why I do learn a lot from like RP strength videos, Dr. Marcus Hotel. Highly recommend if you're looking to further your training game. But yeah, I definitely like to include this kind of stuff in my video. So if you guys have any other things that you want me to cover in future videos, let me know down in the comments below. I do appreciate that. Alright guys, it's currently several hours later. It's currently 12:36 in the morning, so I completely and utterly forgot to record the rest of the YouTube video for today. It's definitely a common occurrence in my YouTube videos recently, but I'm going to go have my last meal of the day. Probably gonna have a little bit of chicken breast with Sweet Pea Riz barbecue sauce, best stuff on the market, barbecue sauce-wise in general. I'm just gonna say it outright right now. And then I'm also gonna have a bagel with butter. Just sounds super good right now. And yeah, Minecraft with the boys totally just fucked my sleep schedule, but we're just gonna move on, probably go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully get 8 to 9 hours of sleep tonight. So yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm gonna go get my food and basically go to bed right afterwards. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you found some value in me talking about programming and everything and frequency earlier, definitely leave a like on this video, subscribe for future videos. There's also the post notifications bell on the side of the subscribe button, which basically tells you exactly when I've uploaded, so you can see my videos right away. So highly recommend doing that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate all of you for watching my stuff and supporting me and everything. Really, really appreciate you guys, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.